Hi, my name is Laura Lee, and I'm a ranger here at Kennesaw Mountain, and I'm standing in the museum at the Visitor Center, and to my left is a cutout of General Sherman on his horse Duke, and then over my right shoulder you will see a little bit of the city of Atlanta. Now this is the 1863 Shadow of a Man series, video 3 for this series. This one we are going to be discussing the year of 1863 and the Siege of Vicksburg. Now prior to this, let's recap what happened in 1862. At the end of 62, Grant has sent for Sherman, who is the military governor of the city of Memphis. And he asked for his help because the next campaign, they're going to have to secure the Mississippi River. And to secure that, you're going to have to encounter the Gibraltar of the South, which is the city of Vicksburg, Mississippi. Now on the way down, Sherman realizes Fort Hyman on the Arkansas River is a major thing for the Mississippi River. So they lead an attack. He overruns the Confederate trenches with the help of the Union Navy. They do secure a victory there with some heavy losses. Now, in part, since it was Sherman's plan and since it was a victory, Grant does not seek punitive punishment against any of the Union there, but he does tell them to make haste to come down. Now, the city of Vicksburg is one of the highest bluffs on the Mississippi River. Due to this, the Confederates have a great position over the river with their cannon and their infantry support. Now it is hard to get around them. They have been firing on any Union ships that come through. Due to this, Grant needs a different way to get to the city. So he tries this bayou thing, so they're going to be digging canals, trying to get a different way to the city. All of them fail except for one, but that one does not support the shipment of the men, a large group of men, to a different position. So he has to abandon the bayou thing. So there's another way he's trying to get through. One of the Union ships actually sneaks around the Confederate guns there at Vicksburg, which helps them create a new position. So they get the men by sneaking them through around Pemberton's guns there, and they will get on the same side of the river as Vicksburg, which is their goal. Now, you cannot do a full-fledged frontal attack against this city because you've got lots of artillery, you have lots of infantry, and then you also have civilians inside this city who are going to be trapped there. So they are there. When they start doing these attacks, Grant does little small attacks on each side, trying to draw attention away. Now Pemberton's not on his own. He does have Joseph Johnston's men who are trying to get there to take some of the pressure off of this, but Grant pretty much surrounds the city in his full-fledged siege of the city of Vicksburg, because this is what's key into getting that Mississippi River out of the control of the Confederates, because the Union already has New Orleans, they have Memphis. You got to have Vicksburg now to have that full control. So he'll start this siege in May. Now it takes several different positions to try to get through those blockades, to get through the guns, to just try to get around it. So he encloses the city and begins different little attacks. Now he'll have Sherman frame an attack, and he'll also have a cavalry raid that's happening in Mississippi, trying to divert attention. And on July 4th, the city of Vicksburg, Mississippi does fall. Now this happens one day after the Confederate defeat on a small battlefield in the state of Pennsylvania called Gettysburg. So those two defeats you would think would secure the Union victory, but no, there's no victory in sight for the year of 1863. After this, Sherman is sent down to the city of Jackson, Mississippi to help secure the rest of the state of Mississippi. Once Vicksburg falls, once Jackson falls, the actual Confederacy is split in half. You'll have some still over in that Trans-Mississippian theater, and then the rest are going to be in Georgia, Atlanta, and then of course the Eastern Theater. This concludes for 1863. We hope that you join us. The next video will feature 1864, the Atlanta campaign, Sherman's march to the sea, and thank you for joining us.